There was a boy who loved new things, new clothes, new toys, and most of all, new shoes. Every year he would wait for his birthday, hoping his father would bring him a shiny new pair. His father, a humble man who worked as a mechanic, always smiled and said, "Maybe next time, son." But next time never seemed to come. The boy's friends often laughed at his worn-out shoes, soles thinning, laces torn, color faded. One day, after school, he kicked them off in anger and shouted, "I hate these shoes. They're old and ugly, just like everything we have." His father, standing quietly by the door, said nothing. He looked down at his own shoes, cracked leather, patches of oil stains, soles almost gone. He simply asked, "Do you want to come with me tomorrow?" The boy didn't understand, but nodded. The next morning, they left early. His father's motorbike rattled down dusty roads until they stopped at a small repair shop. His father worked there every day, fixing engines, tightening bolts, wiping sweat from his forehead. The boy watched him kneel beside an old truck, his hands dark with grease, his shirt soaked through. When the sun reached its peak, his father handed him a bottle of water and said, "Now, take a walk home. I'll meet you there later." The boy hesitated. "It's too far." His father smiled. "Not too far, just the distance I walk every day." So the boy began to walk. The road was rough, pebbles digging into his feet. The ground burned with heat. He had only gone a short distance when he realized how much it hurt, how hard it was to take each step without shoes. When he finally reached home, his feet were dusty and sore. He sat down, staring at the old shoes he had thrown aside the night before. Slowly, he picked them up, brushing away the dirt. He slipped them on again. This time they felt different, softer, almost like they were protecting him. That evening, his father came home, limping slightly, his own shoes even more worn than before. The boy looked at him and whispered, "Dad, your shoes, they're worse than mine." His father smiled. "They've taken me far enough to give you what you need." The boy didn't speak. He just looked down and said quietly, "I'm sorry." From that day on, he stopped asking for new things. When his friends talked about fashion and brands, he simply smiled, because he had learned something they hadn't, that love doesn't always shine or look new. Sometimes it's hidden in the worn-out things that carried us through life. Years later, when the boy had grown and become a man, he kept those old shoes in a box. Every time he felt lost or ungrateful, he would take them out, touch the cracked leather, and remember the day he walked home barefoot, and the man who walked much farther for him.